Good evening and welcome to Side 21 and tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. My name is Hunter Gunman and I will be serving as your game master for this story, but we just have a couple quick announcements to get through before we jump into tonight's episode. Side21.tv is where you'll find our brand new merch store. We've got shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, lots of good stuff there to check out. You can also find us on social media at Side21TV. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and we would love to hang out with you there. Other than that, I think that concludes our announcements for this evening. So let's go ahead and jump in to tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. Alrighty, where last we left off, our party found themselves off the beaten path in the jungle, a few hours away from Banthura, contending with the Toger and his tiger companions, guarding or occupying, I should say, the cave where these prison beetles that you were searching for could be found. After some combat, you guys succeeded against these creatures and were able to collect the 200 prison beetles that were requested by Mambo, and took a short rest, had a little bit of time to cool off. During that time, Abigail, you heard what sounded like maybe the flitter of wings and the laughter of a small child somewhere off in the jungle. But finishing up your short rest, you made your way back to Banthura after burying the tigers. And on the way back there, you did pick up on a trail of what Abigail knew to be pixie dust, some kind of glitter that marked the pathway back to Banthura. Nevertheless, you did return, were able to turn in the prison beetles to Mambo, and get confirmation that he would in fact hold up his end of the bargain and take you all north along the river. You decided, maybe the following morning you would set out, but you had a few things you wanted to take care of in the meantime, primarily upgrading your sleeping arrangements, specifically for Morga. So you guys headed over to the clothing store for Finbrew Works and requested that she make a large sleeping bag, essentially, for Morga. In that conversation, we ended up getting a couple of new recruits to the clothing store's staff, as Lithariel and Abigail both agreed to kind of assist her to speed up the process. She had quoted you the following evening with your help, maybe not exactly the amount of time you were hoping for, but she said probably earlier in the afternoon she'd be able to get it done with your assistant. As you two set to work, the other two members of the party set off into Banthura to collect some spell components, for the most part, going back to Thiranal at the component shop, getting most of what you needed there, and then returning back to the tavern to get the molasses and the tart that was requested. Able to secure everything, you realized your work for the day was done, and while the rest of your friends were helping Finbrew at the clothing store, you might just grab a couple ales. So you two sat down, got some drinks. In the process of paying for things, we discovered that inside of Abigail's coin purse, a small letter had been left, presumably possibly by the same pixie that had been leaving the dust along your trail. Reading the note, or I'm sorry, actually, you guys sat there for a while, spoke to Abigail briefly over the earrings while she was in the middle of trying to help Gorman get some pants that looked like Lothariel's, but you let her know that you found the letter. And then eventually they got off, did a quick swing around the brewery, kind of peeked in the windows, didn't see anything going on, and made their way back to the tavern, meet up with you. You guys were able to then read the letter. It spoke of some things that you were aware of, some things that you weren't. It was fully in Sylvan, but it talked of the hermit, it talked of a temple, it talked about guarding the gate and needing to keep the realm safe. It suggested maybe involving the pirates. And then at the very bottom, although this was a correspondence from seemingly one person to another, there was another handwriting, and it said, "I hope this helps." After that, Morga, you realizing that you had gotten Halbor entirely intoxicated, took him upstairs after he nearly fell over out of his bar stool, but not before rolling to see how much he enjoyed the drinks he was having, and indeed he did. So you carried him upstairs. Abigail having a little bit of a moment, seeing this happening, kind of thinking back on her past a little bit. And then you guys bought a ale for Morga, left it on the counter, and Lothariel and Abigail headed back out. Lothariel deciding he wanted a hand drum, went to speak to one of the youths here of Banthura, who was drumming away, learned a little bit about what he might need to get a hand drum. And at that point, Albor is asleep in bed. Morga comes back out, finds you all out there in the communal area, and then you all kind of decide to go back over to the brewery and, give it one more look over before the night came to a close. The decision was made to have Lothariel Misty step into the lobby of the brewery here after hours, hearing the kind of churning and chugging of some brewery machinery in the back room, knowing where that chest was. He rolled a less than ideal stealth check, making his way into the room, and then finding himself in this back room, the big chest in front of him on the table, a familiar figure, Ibu Riff, stepping out from behind the corner, looking down on Lothariel and saying, "What are you doing here?" And that is where we are going to pick up. Lothariel, you are in this moment. You see Ibu Riff come around the corner. You see the big chest on the table to your right. What would you like to do?
First, I'm gonna, kind of look at the chest. It's open. It's just completely filled with like golden stuff. Still.
Yes.
I'll look over back to Ibu. He's about this far away from me, like 15 feet.
Yep.
20 feet.
Yeah, 15 to 20 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to have my demeanor kind of look like I've been drinking a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm so sorry," and I'm gonna like kind of lift my mask up. Obviously you have something in here I don't need to see or be a part of. You're trying to keep secret. I just want to be plain with you. I need a brewer's kit. I just had a few drinks that I'd like to try my hand at making out there, and I'm sorry if I've disturbed you. And I'll kind of take a step towards, like just one step back towards the entrance of the room, this back room.
Okay. So first things first, go ahead and make a deception check for me, and I'm gonna need you to make this at disadvantage.
Okay. $15 and $8.
So an 8. He's going to look over at you, and you see, similar to the face that you see in his token, look at you with very stern eyes and say, You're the one that was in here before with the mask. I knew I couldn't trust you. What are you doing back here? I know you don't need a brewer's kit.
I do. I swear that's really all I needed from you at all. This
He's
is...
gonna take couple steps forward.
Oh shit. This is very unfortunate that you seem to be doing something that I don't need to know about, but I can just leave? I'll take another step back.
So you're kind of in a corner here where you're at now. He is actually gonna make a step laterally and kind of move in between you and the chest. And he's gonna say, "How did you get in here? I know my doors are locked."
Right.
What do you want with the chest?
What is the chest for? I don't want anything with the chest.
As you say that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, shit. Okay. I will do that. Natural 1.
Oh. Okay.
That was a bad one.
You look at the chest, Lothario, behind Ibu Rith, and you feel an energy inside of you, and you need that chest. And it might be the most important thing in the world that you get it.
Like, by any means. Is that how I'm feeling?
It is, yeah, I mean, with a natural 1, that you need that chest. And I mean, there is just nothing in this world that could come between you and that chest that would be more important than that chest.
Whoa. Okay. I take a moment to sit there and just, while he asked me this, look at the chest, and I kind of just like get enraptured into it.
He's gonna step forward again, like as you're doing that, and say, "You need to leave now. I don't know how you got in here, but I suggest you leave the same way.
I need that.
Don't tell anybody of what you saw here. I will be speaking with the gods and let them know that you were here. You need to leave now."
How much can you carry with? Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say you get the sense that you have maybe a turn before this starts to go really sideways.
Okay. Okay.
But you don't want to leave
Yeah,
without that chest.
but I don't feel like I can get it by myself.
And I think at this second, we're actually going to jump back outside. Morga and Abigail, he's been in there for a minute now. You guys haven't heard anything. Would you two like to do anything? And keep in mind, you have no idea what is going on inside there. The reason I paused there too was I was thinking about, do I need to like DM him a bunch of stuff, but we'll just say you have no clue what's going on inside. You just know he's been in there for a minute.
Morgan's gonna look over at Abigail and go, "What is taking so long?"
I don't entirely know, and I don't like that. If he found anything, he would have been in our ear already.
Did he go to sleep? Did he fall?
I think maybe well, I don't think he'd fall asleep, no.
Maybe he's just playing some music.
Can she like put her ear against the like side of the building to try and like
Yeah, so you
hear?
guys kind of step up here. Go ahead and make a. I'll let you do perception or investigation in this case, whatever you would prefer. And if you're both doing it, I would say one of you can you can both roll, or one of you can roll with advantage as the other one is helping.
I'll roll 2. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay. So both of you kind of ears to the window.
18.
Oh, I got a 3. Thank God.
I think with the 18, you don't hear anything, but as you go to put your ear against the window, you can see through the lobby because the curtain is open and there's light coming from that room, and you see Lothariel and you see Ibu through the door.
Bad. Uh-oh.
What? What?
I think Letty might be compromised.
What? Wow.
As you guys
Fair
discuss
enough.
that, we're gonna jump back inside. Lothariel, what are you doing?
When he takes that next step closer to me, I'm going to try to dip for the door.
Like this way?
Like dip for the front door so I can try to open it and go for help.
Yeah, so the front door is like out here in the other part of the area. So yeah, you'd have to like try and get past him. Is that what you're gonna do?
I will. Yes, I will try to do that. And over the earpiece, I'm also gonna be like, "He's not very happy. He's not very happy. I need help." And I'm going to try to run for the exit.
Make a wisdom saving throw
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Sheesh. Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. That's a 4. So.
Yeah. So you in your head, you turn to go to the door. Instead, you take a step closer to the chest this way, and I'm gonna need you to roll initiative, please.
Okay. Five. Guys, this is it.
Get new
This
dice.
is it.
Get new dice.
Oh, shit.
Alrighty. What you got?
5. By the way.
Okay. As you take a step closer to the chest, Ibu is going to attempt to grapple you. So it's going to be an opposing strength check. So go ahead and make a strength check for me, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
Strength check. 2.
Oh,
my
man,
God.
I thought for sure you were going to beat him with a 6. He basically has you wrapped up. You are now grappled in his arms, and he says, "You're not going to get any closer to this." And he begins to carry you back over this way beyond the corner. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll see, it gets about right there carrying you. And we're going to jump back outside. You two hear the sound of Lothariel basically saying help. I want both of you to make an insight check.
A 4.
Uh, 24.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Woo.
With a 24, you didn't hear help. Firstly, you heard everything's fine. I'll be out in a minute. But because you rolled a 24, you heard that something is not right. That did not sound like the Lothariel you know. You've spent countless hours talking to this individual. It wasn't in the normal way he would respond. Something's not right. Very good roll.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Morga and just no, that was too calm for Lothariel. That's not nothing's ever fine. Uh we need to get in there.
Is it time to panic?
It's time to use those big beautiful muscles to get us in this building.
Say less. So Morga is going to walk towards the front door and try to wiggle at it and take a couple of steps back and try to literally kick the door in. But in the process of doing so, I want to also... Give me a second. Yeah, I want to just kick the door in. I don't have anything
Okay, I
else
want you to
go.
tell me what is Morga feeling? Like talk to me about your state. Like how's
Okay.
your heart rate? How's your tell me about
Well, physically right now,
Morga
I'm
right
just kidding. No, so as Morga's walking up to the door, she hears the panic and the concern in Abigail's voice, and having grown fond of everyone in the group, she starts to feel very protective and very angry if anything ever happens to them. This is the closest to family she's had in a long time, so she her breathing starts getting heavier and heavier. She can feel it deeper in her throat, and it's like she's not sweating, but she's starting to glisten right up in her forehead, just out of pure, just the anger, I guess is the right word.
Endorphins.
everything
yeah.
that we have learned about Morga has been I want to protect. I want to prove to the people who live where I came from that I am capable of doing that. In this moment, this is the first time somebody in this new group of yours has been separated from you, and you're sensing that they are not safe. And with that pinnacle, like point in your mind, that thing that touches your core, I want you to make a strength check with advantage as you attempt to kick this door down.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Come on.
I'm scared. Okay. The first one's a 22.
Well, that's freaking fantastic.
That's great. The second, let's go with the first one. The second one was a
Yeah.
7. So let's do the
With
first
a
one.
22, Abigail, you're kind of standing behind Morga. You've communicated, hey, that didn't sound right. Morga, it's like you watched a switch flip in this giant companion of yours, and you watch as she kicks this door in, and you see splinters from the wood frame of this door explode into the space as the door is pushed back, and you can hear it crack as it breaks against the counter on the other side of this lobby. As you guys find yourselves now in this space, we're gonna jump back to Lothariel. It is your turn. He has carried you now back. You can see as you look back now in this area, you see that there's boxes and crates back here. It looks like this is an area where he kind of hangs out and rests. You see there's like gorilla fur coated on the bags here, as if he was sitting or lying down there. You see bananas, mugs that he's possibly drinking with. You get the idea that he's pretty much posted up back here anytime that he can be. I will say all of this kind of comes to you through a bit of a fuzz. Your head is swimming. You're kind of confused. And I'm going to let you do two things before your turn starts. I want you to make a medicine check with disadvantage. Actually, we'll just have you do that, and then we'll go to the turn stuff.
Okay. Medicine check with disadvantage. That is crazy. 7.
You don't know what's going on. You're trying. It's like you're almost fading in and out of even self-control. The need for this chest is becoming like all you can even consider. Having said that, it is the start of your turn. Please make a strength. Well, you can act as you can make a strength saving or strength check to try and get yourself out of the grapple. I think it'd be a saving throw at this point.
Okay.
And then, but you can still act, just you can't move.
Okay, I'm going to. I believe.
But again, your head is, not great.
Yeah, I'm looking at the over at the chest, I guess, and
Yeah, you probably would be.
I'm going to try to make that like attempt to get out of that grapple.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna struggle against it. 31.
He's got you firmly in his grip. I will let that be your bonus action. So you have one
Okay.
an action if you would like it.
Okay.
I'm pretty much anything that you do besides move to the chest is going to be at disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm going to. In attempts to get to the chest. I'm going to. Oh. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to Misty Step. I'm less worried about hurting him than I am getting to the chest. You want it for your own. I think this can help the realm. Get off me! And I'm gonna Misty Step from his grasp. If I can I do that actually?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh no. 10.
Unfortunately, you go to Misty. First of all, where would you like to try and Misty Step to?
To directly in front of the chest.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Sorry. That's my. That's my.
You are out of the grapple now. That'll be your turn. I need the two of you in the lobby to roll initiative, please.
Eek!
17.
7?
17. I'm sorry. I panicked.
I bailed mid number.
13.
13. Okay.
I'm asleep.
Yes, you are. We jump back really quickly. We jump back into you guys' room at the Inn Tavern, and Halbor his head is like kind of hanging off the side of the bed, and you see that like there's like drool just dripping from his mouth into the bucket that Morga had put there by the side of the bed, but he's zonked out. You don't see that actually, but we see that. And then Morga, you are top of initiative order. You stepping into this space now, you guys are kind of both here. It actually looks empty in here, but you know that's where he was headed. Oh no, you see him. You see him in front of the chest here, facing away from you. What do you do?
I have a couple of questions before I do anything.
I will say you have no idea that there's a gorilla. Well, you know that there was a gorilla in here before, but you don't know where he's at.
My question is, since I could tell that Abigail picked up that that something was wrong, do you think I could pick up, like, from this far away that something is, like, I guess that's too far, isn't it? To pick up that something's not right as well in my line of vision.
You can see him. You're just seeing the back of him. So, I mean, you could like try and call out to him, like speaking is a free action, and then go from there. But it's up to you though. But you don't know what's going on in that room, so it's all up to you. But as of right now, you just kind of see him in there in this kind of frozen moment when you're deciding what you're gonna do for your turn, like looking at the chest.
Is dropping something? Is that an action if I wanted to drop something, or is that like a free act? Okay.
I mean, as long as it's not something you're gonna have to like root around for, if you just have something easily that you can drop, then that's a free action.
Okay.
Object interaction.
I'm going to look over at Abigail, and I'm gonna reach into my pocket, and I'm going to hand her my Moonvine's Mist, which is invisibility for 5 minutes on a creature when consumed. Taking damage will end this effect. And I'm going to look at her and say, I don't know whatever you feel, but if you need it, use it. And Morga's going to walk closer with her hand kind of on the, I guess, what is it, like the handle of her sword, just kind of getting ready just in case, because she doesn't know what she's getting into. She just knows that Abigail was not okay a second ago before the door just got kicked in. And as she gets, I'm gonna walk like kind of like creep, like be like kind of like creep forward up to about here. And I'm gonna go, Lothario, what are you doing?
So that's he has to wait until his turn to really respond to that. But so you've called out Lothario, what are you doing? He's not moving. In your 6-second turn here, he seems to not be moving whatsoever. I'm not gonna make you roll a stealth check because you shouted or yelled, Clark spoke. So you're that's ostensibly not hidden. Anything else for your turn? Really, you've only just moved and done a free action, so you still have your action and your bonus action. I will say you probably don't know what's going on here quite yet. He's not really responding, but your turn, like, mechanically is only 6 seconds long, so it's like you really don't have time to like fully react to the fact that
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Next time your turn comes around, you'll definitely realize this dude's not responding to me.
Okay. Can I say another like sentence as like a follow-up, and then
I would say you can say more, but that will become your action.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, what are you holding? You actually have to kind of specify what you're holding.
If I would like to hold on to specifically,
it could be like readying attack in case a threat approaches or gets in view.
Readying attack.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. Anything else? You're moved. You're readying your action. You do technically have a bonus action, but I think all your bonus actions are like after attack hits or something.
Yeah,
like
correct.
That. Okay. Abigail, you see Morga move to the open curtain way and cry out to Lothario, asking him what he's doing. What are you doing?
Abigail would like to come up like here and flank on Morga, because if we don't see anything but Lothario in this room, I'm going to try and keep myself sneaky while Morga takes the loud side of things. I am going to...
If you want to go ahead and make that stealth roll now, you can.
Yeah.
And we'll say this is pretty much just to, limit the perception of whoever may be in this place to that there's only one person approaching.
12.
Okay. Let's see what. Okay. What else for you?
I could see that in the past 12 seconds at this point that Lothario has not answered Morga yet, right?
Correct, yes. I think you would have a little bit more insight now since a little more time has passed that he's clearly not moving or responding.
I am going to speak into my headpiece, like into the earring, and not out loud. And I'm just gonna, Letty, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want you to get hurt, but we gotta go. And in the non-response, she is going to... Is that talking free? Is that not my action? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, and then she's going to get really nervous, and the little coating of pixie dust is just adding to the Fae energy in her right now, so she's going to ready her primal savagery. Her eyes are going to get big again, and her claws are going to get wide as she's just staring daggers into Lothario, like, let's go. Is like trying to bear holes in the back of his head.
Okay. That is going to bring up Lothario. I need you to make 2 wisdom saving throws back to back.
Oh, goodness gracious. One is a 6. The next one is a 10.
I think those are both failures. So those were checks to see if you could even hear any of that. So you're locked in. Like now, I would almost say like at this point now, coming back to your turn again, like the chance of you like really even interacting with the world is like dwindling right now with the. I mean, and we're going. I'm honoring that one that you rolled on this. Like you are consumed. Like you're like in it. It's your turn. You did not hear Morga. You did not hear Abigail. You heard, I need these coins over and over and over and over and over and over. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay, I have no more spell. What? 6. I'm going to reach in and start trying to grab as many coins as I possibly can, and shovel them.
Okay, so you're just like shoveling them
into my like
into your
bag or satchel or whatever.
Okay, I'll say it fills up relatively quickly. We'll say that's your action. Anything else for your turn? There's still plenty of coins left in there that you need bad.
I'm gonna.
You got some of them, but it's like the tip of the iceberg. Like it's like you had a celery stick and you're starving to death.
Fuck yeah. Then I'm going to try if I can to shut the top of it and just grab the whole thing, and attempt to pick it up and run.
Okay, make a strength check with advantage.
Okay. Strength check. Can I do I'm half proficient in athletics. Could I do athletics?
No,
is it
this is not an athletics check.
Okay,
this is to see if you can physically lift this
Pick it
thing
up. I got you. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh! Natural 20 for a 19.
With a natural 20, you rip this thing off the table. You've got this closed trunk. Your pouch is like spilling coins out. You're not noticing that. I'll say you turn around at this point. Well, no, I won't. I'll say you have the chest in your hands. What are you doing?
I'm gonna turn and run for the door.
Okay, I'm gonna say you are gonna be moving with half movement, carrying this really heavy thing.
Okay.
What's your full movement?
It is 30.
You get to right here. I will say on your double failed wisdom, in addition to the natural 1 to save on an initial check, you're not even right. It's not even registered. There's people, there's shapes in front of you. You don't like these people aren't the coins. Like they don't matter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
be the
shout
end of
out
your
while I run
turn.
towards the door. Move! And just like go for the door.
That is going to end your turn.
Fuck, sorry.
And that's going to bring up Ibu. He is going to see you running out with these coins and just and start moving towards you. He has a speed of 30, easily gets to clear the distance, and he is going to hit you twice. He's going to try and hit you twice. First one is a 19. Second one is a first one is a 22. Second one is a 9.
First one hits.
Okay. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he swings his fist down and hits you. I need you to make a Constitution saving. Make a strength saving throw, but flat.
Strength saving throw, but flat. Okay. Can do that. 7.
With a 7, that you drop the chest, and as it hits the floor, it like coins and gems. It flies open. You didn't like lock it or anything. It like scatter all over the floor as the chest now lays open. Gems scattered on the floor. Anything else for? Oh wait, that's Ibu. That's gonna end his turn. That's gonna bring up Morga. Morga, you have seen this. I would like you to make an Arcana check and a Medicine check with a disadvantage.
Okay, so let's do Arcana first.
Oh golly.
A 9.
Okay.
And then
That's
what
a
was the other
fail.
one?
Shit. What did I say? Medicine
I forgot. Medicine. Oh my god.
with disadvantage.
Okay, so they were both 8s.
Awful.
So you can choose one.
Okay. You have no fucking idea what's going on here. You saw Lothario grab this chest. He's bolting. You heard him shout, "Move." What do? Your homie's telling you to move out of the way. You have no reason to believe that he is not himself, really. Well, actually, that's not true. Yeah, Abigail gave you the indication that he wasn't himself. So you think something's up, but you have no idea what it is. You can now see Ibu. You
Hacking me
just
in the
watched him
face.
punch the shit out of Lothario, and he dropped the chest everywhere. But as far as like figuring out what's going on here, you have no idea.
I'm at a loss.
Find it.
Okay. Yeah. So knowing what I know now, what Morga knows, she is going to still have this sense of really what the heck is going on. I just know that she could sense it in Abigail's voice. She just sees Lothario just running, coin everywhere, while excited. Seeing Ibu take a whack out of Letty makes me really my heart starts to race a lot faster. So what she's going to do is she is going to kind of put her arms out and grab her and unsheath her sword. Oh, can I? Is that a...
Actually, you get, before your turn even really truly starts, you were holding an action.
Oh yes.
What does this mean?
So you readied your weapon. Ibu has socked your homie. What are you doing? You don't have to follow through with your held action if you don't want to, but just before your turn starts, we got to resolve that. So
You know what? It's a oh wow. I have so much power. I'm
I love that, Morga.
I just really don't know what to do. You know what? I'm gonna play true. I just saw my friend just get attacked, and that's enough to piss me off. The anger, the frustration. She's going to take her action and try to step in, and try to so I don't know how this would be timed, but knowing that Lothario was trying to run through, is there a way that she could sneak, not like sneak, but like kind of like step to the side to get into the room to go, like kind of like in passing, like one of those situations where it's like you run this way, I run that way, kind of a thing?
I mean, yeah, you could kind of push your way into the room for sure. I will say this: if you do anything other than attack Ibu, that will be your action for your turn, because that was the action you were holding. So that's pretty much the only thing you can do ahead of time, because that was that, like, you were holding. You said, "I'm readying my weapon," like, you know, presumably for an attack. So
Right.
that was the action you were holding. If you're doing anything else, that'll just be your action for your regular turn.
I don't know if I can do this. I really just want to go
Think
in.
it through. This is a tense situation. You know, don't.
I
You don't
have so
to be
many
in a rush.
options.
I'll
I just
give
don't
you
know what to
guys-
do.
I'll give you guys the time to really work out what you want to do for your turn. Obviously, you can't really discuss, you know, anything, but like for Morga,
This is. I'm just gonna play as Morga would and just pray for the best. I would like to try to step in and push,
Okay.
not push Ibu back, but like
Shove-
try to enter.
shove.
Huh?
You can shove if that's what you mean.
Yes. And I definitely wanted to try to shove, but still holding obviously like my sword in my hand, just kind of in like what is going on, just like what is happening.
So you're
Just
gonna
like,
push him back.
yeah, I want to shove and just, but I want to say in the process, um, I want to look and go, wait, what is going on? What the fuck? And shove.
Okay. So you're gonna try and push him, and possibly cause him to have the prone condition. And the DC for the same thing is 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus. So for you, that would be 8 plus 3 plus 2, so that's 13 is the DC on that.
So I need
And we'll
a
see.
13.
You don't have to do anything. I gotta roll to prevent it.
Sorry.
And I will let you know he does have plus 3 to strength. So he needs to roll a 9 or lower to be shoved.
You should go lower.
We shall see. That is a 5.
Yes, dude.
As you step into the room,
Get him
you
off
push him 5 feet back, and he stumbles and falls back on his butt. As we say, you kind of enter the space here, moving Lothario back. I will say all of you now kind of have coins scattered at your feet. Bonus action or more movement?
My bonus action. Sorry, I'm trying to read everything at the same time. I am going to kind of move. I'm going to stay where I am, but enough out of the way so that if Letty needs to get like right behind me, because I'm kind of like right by the door to get out, enough for him to get behind me and kind of be in the way.
Okay, I will say as you're doing that, I want you to make a new insight check for me, and we'll say this is kind of part of that, little bonus action that you're doing here. You're kind of looking at him, thinking about making room, make an insight check.
A 10. Dude, I'm scared.
I'm gonna roll.
Roll.
With a 10, I'll say you don't get a lot. You get the sense that you're starting to realize that this dude is not. Something is up. He's like looking down, like at the ground. Like he is not even remotely even trying to, really even paying attention to you or Ibu. And I'll say that's what you get. Abigail, you're up.
I also see that Lothario is on the just staring at the floor. The worst
Yeah,
survival
I'd say you
instincts
can see
ever.
that, yeah.
Yeah. I need his gold.
She is still in her creepy fae form. So I think she would probably come up to the next step towards the door so that she can actually make eye contact with Lothario.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna look at him with her crazy eyes and just, what are you doing? We're not even that poor. Come on. What's wrong with you?
I'll have you also make a medicine check. I'm gonna let you do yours as a straight roll, and you can throw an insight in there as well too, if you'd like.
Okay. So straight roll. So you don't want me to use my medicine modifier?
No, just not at advantage or disadvantage. Just a.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Morgus was at disadvantage.
30-20.
Hey.
On the medicine?
Mhm.
Okay. And go ahead and do an insight too.
I got a 6.
Oh,
Nat 1
okay.
for a 6.
So yeah,
Wow,
you're
nice.
you roll that natty 1, thinking about, this is my home. I know this guy. What is wrong with Letty? And you don't pick up on exactly what it is until you start to think of it from a more clinical perspective. And you kind of have this little moment where all the things that you've kind of seen, all the differences that you've picked up on here versus where you come from, or even Faerun as a whole, and you remember a specific thing that was purchased by this party, and it was an item that was capable of removing jungle curses. And seeing Lithariel in this moment on a 20, that's where your mind goes. I believe that you also would remember in this moment that the person in possession of that item, Lithariel. But it's like you have this moment where it kind of just clicks. You see how he's acting. You put it together with how Ibu was acting the first time you saw him. The irregularity of the chest being here in Banthura when it wasn't, the currency, and it just kind of all in that moment. You have like this moment of clarity. What would you like to do?
Fuck.
I like gold.
I'll also tell you one more thing for free. It was pretty loud. The chest hitting the ground, the coins scattering.
I don't know.
Distract.
I will tell you one more. I want to tell you one more thing because of the high roll too. And this was kind of what the Arcana check was about earlier that we didn't pass. But you thinking about this, you think the solution lies in removing the curse from the item and not the individual. You kind of put it together. Like, curses are this like from things.
I see.
Gold.
I think she. Ooh. The chest is on the floor, like below Morga, basically.
Yeah, it's lying open on the floor, splayed open kind of behind it as it's laying on its side. Most of its contents now scattered across the floor, diminishing as it goes.
Do it. You won't.
Can I run up and grab the chest and try and face step away from everybody?
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I will say the chest is kind of on the ground here. So yeah, I will say it'll be difficult movement for a couple feet. So we'll say 10, 20, 30 gets you to the chest. And then
Okay.
where are you face stepping to with this now pretty much empty chest? Oh, also I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I knew that was coming. Okay, hold on.
But you got it. You're so wise.
Lee's not in that one.
22, baby.
Hey.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, right.
Beating the DC of 15, you are not. You feel I'll say this. You reach down, you grab this chest, and as soon as you touch it, you feel it's like the energy inside it manifests into the feeling of a hand that reaches up through your skin into your forearm and feels like it's trying to tug on the veins in your arm. But you shake it off in a moment of clarity. You know how dire the situation is. Your very good friend is already in trouble, and you're able to shake it off as you feel that hand kind of pull back out of you. And where would you like to face step to?
Wow. Yeah, all the way into the black abyss off of the map, obviously. I would
So that's
like
basically
to
back
go-
outside. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try and get it away from all of them and draw it out into the bigger area. So,
So you want to take it back
Uh,
into the lobby area or like outside of this building completely?
I want to at least get it into the lobby area. I can only go 30 feet with my face step. So, uh,
You can get it all the way out if you would like. It's totally up to you. Like out of the building.
it says, I have to be able to see where I'm going. So,
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, we'll say you kind of step to the side and you're able to get 30 feet back out into the lobby here.
yeah, and I want to just start drawing
you're
it away
about right
from
there.
them and just holding it, just gross, just like holding it as daintily as she can away from herself to try and like minimize the effects. And she's just going to try and draw it away from everybody.
Okay, I will say because you did roll, you're rolling really well. Rolled so high on your wisdom save, I will say you get the sense that if you keep touching this, it may try again to get you. Anything else for your turn as you now are out here with this chest?
She's just gonna like drop it where she stands and stand over it. And she's gonna call out to Morga and just, this thing's fucking haunted. We need to get it away from them.
Can I respond?
It is not yet. No.
Dang.
Lothario. You are now standing in here. You are kind of consumed with the coins, but then the chest left the room, and like that's not okay.
Yeah, I'm. Is it my turn or is it Ibu's turn?
It is your turn. You guys switched.
Okay, gotcha. I am going to try to like dash past or run past. I have 30 feet, so however much I can get towards the chest. Again.
You're there.
Okay. And then I'm going to. As I run up to it, I'm like, move! This can help us. I know it can. And I'll grab it and try to take it away from off the ground, and I'm going to.
She dropped it. Yes, easy enough.
If I can, I'm going to try and. Can I use my action to dash?
Yeah.
Okay. I really want this chest, right? Like.
Yeah.
But do I? Okay, hold on. I have a question about how I feel about this since I'm under not my own control.
You don't feel much of anything.
Do I want this chest and also like want it to be away from you know what I mean? Like, am I trying, or do I just need to be like next to it kind of thing? You know what I mean?
You feel pretty good. Yeah, you feel pretty good. You feel a lot better having it in your possession.
Okay, then I won't run anywhere.
You're kind of probably having little thoughts of like, okay, well, like there's people around though, like, and like you remember how he acted like when you guys came in, like,
yeah,
it's not something you're trying to share with anybody. Like, this is yours, and they might be trying to take this from you.
Okay,
that's what you're thinking.
Okay. And I don't recognize that this is B at all.
No.
I rolled so fucking terrible, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to
Get new dice.
grab the chest, and I'd like to grab it and just at least move away like some amount of feet. Oh, I'll have to use dash to do that.
I'll say the wall basically. Oh no. The wall is like here to like the front, like, and then your front door is like right here, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up
And then this goes around to the back room on the other side.
Use my dash to get to the door.
Okay.
And then if I can, I'm just
May
gonna.
I use an opportunity of attack against him?
Please.
Yes.
Help me.
Lothario sucks, and I'm calling it now.
All right, so he's moving towards the door this way. He's got the chest in hand. Go ahead and hit.
Get him. Get him.
I am going
Just kill him.
I'm going to try and trip him.
Okay.
And I guess that's an unarmed strike, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd be an unarmed strike as you stick your leg out.
Let's go, baby.
Hey,
You
if you're
got
knocked
it.
unconscious, you can't run away.
Hey, you've been rolling the heat.
15.
13, it hits.
I think a 15. Yeah, 15 hits. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. If this is the one time, never mind. Hold on, let me chill out. Dex saving throw with disadvantage.
You want this, dude.
I want it. 14.
14. I will say you
Wild.
you don't drop the chest, but you fall prone to the ground with the chest in your hand still.
Gold just like scatters out of my pouch and stuff, and maybe the remove
that's gonna
curse
be
potion as well falls out.
Almost all your movement to get back up if you would like to during your turn. And also, you do take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. And what else for your turn?
Oh, she's also just gonna screech at him. What the f is your problem?
Okay,
It's mine, I need
you're
it.
on the ground, chest in hand. I'll have you make a wisdom saving throw disadvantage to see if she can get through to you in any way, shape, or form in this moment.
Goodness. These
Of all the
disadvantages are
times I'm
killing
not
me,
around.
dude. No. 4.
Yeah, no, you don't even. I mean, you might register the screech, but like I would say in this moment, like they're trying to now you feel really confident. They're trying to get this
Yeah.
chest from
Well,
you.
I'm out of economy, so that's all I can do, but I'm at the door.
All right, on the ground, chest in hand, looking up at the door. Okay, that is going to bring up Ibu. He is going to stand up. He is going to stand up to his full height, almost matching the height of Morga in front of him, and he's going to beat on his chest. You see almost just the condensation of his breath coming out of the wide nostrils on his face as he steps forward, seeing you in between him and this chest. He's going to make a multi-attack against you, Morga.
What?
First one is a big miss. Second one I think hits. It is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you need an 18.
Got it. That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he brings his fist down onto your face, missing your armor and striking true. That is going to end his turn as he looks down and just says, "Get out of my way!" And that is going to bring to Abigail.
Okay. Let's see. It's locked.
Sorry, Halbor.
Hey, it's how the dice played last game. Honestly, he's lucky I'm not there, because I'd be trying to just kill him into unconsciousness, so we could just drag him away from the issue. The problem is something's affecting him. If he can't think, we can just fix it.
I'm going to cast Entangle underneath Lothario.
Okay, talk to me about Entangle.
Ooh.
Indeed. So it is a 20-foot square. So I'm going to make it take up him and the doorway and the 2 squares around it, that sort of, however wide. Yeah, just that whole little chunk. And he needs to make a strength saving throw or have the restrained condition.
I've been
And
so
it
good
is
at those.
13.
Okay.
5.
So he is grappled, right?
Yes.
Definitely.
So
Grappled
he
and
is.
prone on the ground.
He's
now-
restrained.
My pinky's still touching the chest.
Okay, awesome. What else?
Need it.
I'm
I'll
scared
say,
to
yeah,
touch it again.
you know he has the potion of dispelling jungle curses on his person right now.
Oh yeah, could I loot him?
I can't do nothing about it.
Incredible.
Yeah. As you move up to him, make a investigation check, trying to find this thing in his inventory.
14.
Above table, Lothariel, where is this on your person?
I have a front pouch. I guess she might know this since we travel together, but I have a front, like series of pouches that are like on the front of my like satchel or bag that are all like my liquid components and stuff, and I slid it into like a bigger pocket on the front.
I think you guys travel time together decreases the DC enough to where a 14 is good.
Yeah.
She just starts rifling through you and just, I'm only half sorry because you're being really weird, but I know it's not your fault. I just,
It's my chest.
it's
my chest.
in his face. And she's going to take the potion bottle out, and I don't think I can feed it to him this turn, correct?
I'll remind you, it was, you think because you rolled so well on your medicine check, you think it's the thing that needs to be fixed is the
it has to be
object.
on the object.
It's my chest. Get off.
It's a stupid box, and she's going to uncork it and put it on the. Is it like holy water? Should she be like splashing it? Like,
As you uncork it and
You light it?
splash this
That's
liquid
amazing.
down onto the chest, a few things happen. You watch as the first, you're kind of splashing it everywhere. You're getting a little bit on the vines that are growing out of the floor. You're getting a little bit on Lothariel. You're getting some on the chest. But you watch as that first kind of drop or glob of this liquid kind of land on the chest. It immediately kind of flashes and becomes this like even more iridescent, shimmering silver, almost mirror-like, chrome-like kind of look to it, and it begins to spread out and amplify like the water in Minecraft. Like it just gets bigger and makes its way all the way over this chest until the entire thing is looking like this, like, liquid mercury, almost floating blob. And then in an instant, all of the iridescent like liquid goes away. It, almost vaporizes into a mist, and a regular chest is left behind. In this moment, Lothariel, you feel a hand, a clawed hand release its claws out of your brain, slither down through your chest, through your heart, down your shoulder, and back out the veins of your arm, through your fingertips, as you feel this curse lift from you. Morga, you're standing over here with Ibu, and he's kind of got his like fist raised to like strike at you again, and you see him, there's kind of a moment of realization where his reality changes back to the same one that you're in, and you guys kind of all look around in the moment, and the tension kind of comes out of this moment. And you are all of your own mind space.
Do I like realize like what has happened? Like I was being controlled in that moment? Like do I remember everything and like?
I would say no. I think that you were so far gone that when you come out of it, you're something happened and like something was wrong with you specifically, but I think the actions that took place while you were, maybe after the first 20 to 30 seconds of being afflicted you're blacked out kind of.
Am I still entangled? Wrapped up in?
Yes.
yeah, I'd say you come to and you see Abigail just above you while you're entangled within her vines, and she's like full fade out, and as soon as you feel those claws leave your mind, she hits you with her claws, just like a little slap. That was the worst plan ever.
Wait,
And
what?
5 points
we
of
need-
damage.
You need
Five?
to study with Halbor and work on.
Wait.
She's just gonna walk away from him and leave him in the vines and go over to Morga.
Wait, what happened? We're found out. He's gonna hurt me. Yeah, get me up.
No.
What the
As
fuck?
you walk
There.
over, to Morga, and Ibu's kind of gonna look down in a much different tone of voice than you have ever heard come out of his mouth. He's say, "Oh, what's happened here?" What? And he just he like looks down at the coins on the floor, and you see him. Oh, oh no. That. Uh, what's happened?
Get me up. What's going on?
Seems you found yourself a cursed object. Got yourself a bit of jungle fever.
And you hit me.
That you did.
I'm terribly sorry. And he kind of looks back out and he sees the entangled person in the lobby and he's gonna shake his head. Just say, I had a feeling I shouldn't have brought this back with me. We don't even use these coins here. And he's gonna say, well, I'm assuming you lot lifted the curse or whatever the hell happened.
Morga's just
Indeed, we
gonna
did.
point.
Can I overhear this
Oh,
conversation?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Let's stop.
She's gonna kind of look back at him and smile and just like look at him, back at Ibu and just. Well, now that you're in better graces, do you indeed sell brewers kits?
11.
And you know what? I think that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh my gosh. What a wild ride.
I was
And
nervous.
We'll see what happens next time on the Jungles of Paldir.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alrighty, thank you so much for watching tonight's episode of the Jungles of Paldir. We super appreciate you being here. One more quick reminder, check out our socials at Side21TV. Join up on our Discord. We would love to chat with you about the campaign and many other things there. And we hope you have a wonderful night. We'll see you next time at Side21. Good night.